Hi Leo, welcome back. So Leo, this is going to be your January reading. I'm bringing back the You versus Them spread by popular demand just for January only. So I'm going to pull cards on you, Leo, and then the person you're dealing with, all right? And mid-Januaries, we'll go back to the traditional. Overall shared energy between you and the person you're dealing with is the 11th house here. This talks about, excuse me, friendship, your social circle, group activities. It talks about having a hopefulness to you, maybe experimenting. It's a little bit of a rebellious energy, and it's like a very future-driven energy. Think of like Aquarius type of vibes, right? Because Aquarius is like the 11th zodiac sign, and this is kind of what I'm feeling here. And some of you could be dealing with that sign, but not all of you. It's a very group-focused type of energy, so interesting to see how that will pan out in this dynamic, okay? I think you're searching for someone with common goals to you, Leo, as well as the person that you are dealing with, all right? And it's kind of like, you know, a little bit of an experimental type of vibe, so we'll see what that's about. Sorry. Hair in my mouth. Overall energy for you to start this time period is it states nothing is yet set in stone. So I feel like, Leo, if you have been feeling like, you know, things aren't going to change or not wanting things to change, for some of you, this is saying actually the energy is very changeable right now. So it's kind of going to go in the flow of whatever direction you allow it to, because you have free will and you're in the driver's seat, right? So this is also a very watery type of energy, Leo. So I do feel that you may have some waves of emotion come over you in January, whether that's good or bad to be determined, right? We'll get more cards out and see. Gosh, I can't talk today, y'all. Forgive me. Anyways, the person you're dealing with, there says take time to breathe. So I feel like this person may be having some, like, I feel like anxiety maybe, or maybe needing to kind of like take a step back and just breathe and refocus themselves. They might be going into a bit of an introverted state at some point in January. And it's so interesting because here the shared energy is that of like coming together almost, like an extrovert energy. But I feel like this person might be on the fence with that, okay? So let's see, let's go further. Leo, recent past energy. Leo, recent past. So here you have the King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Well, this is all your energy that I'm pulling, right? Because this is your recent past. So I feel like, Leo, you've been hurt in the past, okay? And it's kind of caused you to be more protective, you know, of self or of whoever it is that you're dealing with. It's kind of made you be a little bit more closed off, a little bit more, I don't know, a part of me feels like you really want to be able to take care of the person that you're with. You know, there is a protective vibe, like I said, but it's like, it's not like overprotective, although you certainly could go there. It's just like, let me take care of you. But I feel like that might have been abused in the past, or you might have had, you know, issues going on that broke your own heart in the past. And it's kind of pushed you into the energy of being now more fiery about it, more action oriented, or at least that's what it was encouraging you to do, is to kind of like rebuild your confidence here and you know that you can grab attention whenever you want attention. You're a Leo. Hello. Leos demand, you know, the room's attention. Everybody knows that, right? So I kind of feel like that's what the past energy is talking about here. And I have the song Black Magic Woman in my head, which is weird. Black Magic Woman. Interesting. So, let's see who the person you're dealing with is then. Person that Leo is dealing with during this time frame. Recent past energy, please. Recent past energy. So, the person that you are dealing with in the recent past was embodying the energy of the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Wands, interesting, and then the Page of Wands. Okay, so I feel like this person likes to call the shots, eh, Leo? I don't know how that goes with you because Leo usually likes to be the one that calls the shots. I feel like this person has been in a very fired up kind of stance, a very independent type of energy, very, like I said, calling the shots, or that's their personality, that's their temperament. They like to be the one that's in control. I feel like this person also is the Page of Wands though, and the Page of Wands is somewhat of an impulsive nature, somewhat of, it's like this person's like, yes, that's what we need to do, but they also did not like think it all the way through. Like it could be someone that has trouble seeing like long-term consequence. It's just like whatever they feel, they do it, boom, boom, you know. And it's a confident energy, but it can be somewhat overconfident as well, okay, if they allow it to be. It's also a very extroverted energy here. So I feel like, in contrast to you, yeah, you're extroverted, but you're also staying grounded because you have reason to be, okay? Because you have been, you know, hurt. So I feel like you're kind of more of a cautious vibe, and this person's recent past energy has been more throw caution to the wind. You know, I don't know how else to explain it. So let's go into the present energy, Leo. Oh, your cards flew on the ground. Hold on. So you're showing up in the present energy as the Knight of Swords, and this is the sexual tarot, so it has different meanings in this deck than traditional tarot. Then you have the Chariot and then the Two of Cups here. So I feel like, Leo, you feel, whoever this is, you feel a very strong connection. The Two of Cups is like a soulmate vibe. This could be someone you feel is a soulmate, or they feel that way towards you. And this is in the present energy. So I feel like, yeah, there's a source of wanting to dominate, you know. I can't show you the depiction because it's the sexual tarot, but it's a very dominating vibe, right? Especially if you're a male Leo. Women Leos, you might be more or submissive, I guess, in this, or have been in the past. But I feel like that energy is moving forward, right? So I do feel like you are in this mode, Leo, where you want to communicate your needs and move forward, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you feel a really strong connection here. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't really like the Chariot in this depiction, so I feel like for a few of you, there might have been like emotional abuse going on, and for even fewer, physical abuse. And let me tell you this. If there's emotional or physical abuse, Leo, I don't care if you feel this is your soulmate. You get out of a situation like that, period. You never tolerate that. You never tolerate that, all right? That's a side note for the few of you that I saw that for. For the rest of you, it's like, yeah, this relationship has done some bruising, you know, at some point, probably to ego emotions, right? Even though there is a strong connection here, but I see the momentum is moving forward in the present energy, communication coming through for some of you, travel coming through also. So, excuse me. Whew. Let's see what the person you're dealing with present energy is. The Hermit, the Three of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, Leo, I like this. So I feel like, Leo, the person that you're dealing with, like I said, I see them going into an introvert state. So if they've been extrovert, I feel like they're going to pull that energy back for whatever reason. Some of them want a reconciliation. The Three of Cups talks about reconciliations. For others of you, this is talking about like they want to be surrounded by their social circle, but not necessarily like an extroverted way. Just like the people that are in their bubble, cool. They want those people around them. You know, like the people that they can trust, right? And I feel like this person's very interested in building self up, building their finances, their home, their family up here with the Ten of Pentacles, right? But I also sense like a protective energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt that earlier in the reading. Like this person wants to protect what is theirs, what you, if you're in a relationship with this person, that type of vibe. They may be very also using their social connections to help build up their career for some of you. Yeah. I think this person also likes to have alone time though. You know, maybe that's when they do all their thinking. I have a song in my head, but I'm going to wait because we'll see. Let's go into the future energy first, shall we? Future energy for my Leos. All right, so we have the Four of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords. This looks good, Leo. This looks good. So I feel like, Leo, there's a fixed nature about you. You know, you're a fixed zodiac sign. The Four of Cups is a fixation on holding on to or not being willing to give time and energy. To me, paired with the Ten of Cups, it's more of a fixation on your own happiness, finding your own happiness, surrounding yourself by people that love you. For others of you, this person you're dealing with that gives that to you, or you're wanting like the full enchilada, the full commitment, the full, you know, not settling for less, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel, you know, with the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, this is like, take it all, you know, or you want it all. And then here's the Two of Swords, and I have a song in my head. It's Kiana Ledé's Take It All. Go look it up. And then you have the Two of Swords here. Why? Why the Two of Swords? This is like in trust issues getting in the way, blocking this, indecisiveness. Okay, whether that's you or the person that you're dealing with. And so the other song that's been in my head since I started this reading is Bad Intentions. And I honestly don't know who sings it because I literally just found it on Spotify randomly the other day. But it goes, I got those damn bad intentions. Got those damn bad intentions. Some secrets that I didn't mention. It's a good song. I think her name's Nikita, maybe? If I find it, I'll put it in the comments. But it's called Bad Intentions. So I don't know what that's about, but let's get all the cards out and see. Person you're dealing with. Yep. So they have the Knight of Swords, the Magician, and the Four of Cups. Let me show these to you real quick. This person is not speaking up, not saying what they need to say. You see swallowing the sword, and the sword is representing words, swallowing their words, not maybe expressing what they need to express, and therefore they're manifesting an emotionally detached type of attitude. You know, because I feel like for whatever reason, this person is slowly going into an introversion state in January, you know, not really willing to communicate about it. They have the power to create whatever they want to create, but I feel like they are kind of focusing their energy in more of a negative space, or if nothing else, just in the space of wanting to be alone or isolate. What is this about? So now I'm going to clarify some of these, okay? Because on your side, Leo, it looks amazing. And honestly, I can tell you why I think that might be here in a minute. But let me get all the cards out. Yeah, there's the devil. Okay. Yep. Okay. All right, so Leo, I feel like you have a strong connection here. Things are going to move forward regardless, okay? I think that's because you refuse to accept anything less than you deserve, and if you're not doing that, then you need to get your brain in that arena, okay? Because it's here for you. It's here for you. Now, this person over here, they're kind of like slowly going into an introversion state. They, you know, maybe heavily focused on building their money or their career up or something to do with that. But at the same time, they're not saying what they need to say, you know, and I feel that they want to have heavy control over what, you know, is communicated and what's not. So even if they do like speak with you or conversate with you, it's a very controlled speech. It's a very well thought out speech. It's not necessarily everything they're thinking, feeling, etc. Sorry, bugging me. I think this person wants victory over their own self. You know, they might be grappling with addictions or codependencies or just like negative thinking, you know what I'm saying? But they want to come out of this victorious, right? Because they want to be able to manifest. But they can't do that when their mind is where it's at. And where their mind is at is kind of like a woe is me type of baloney. And not saying that they don't have the right or need to like purge this. And I feel like that's what this is kind of like an emotional purging. You know, taking a time out for self, taking a breather, that could be therapeutic when it's done correctly. And so I feel like maybe when this person is able to do that, then maybe they will say what they need to say, right? But I think because of the way that this person is responding or behaving, you're assuming that there are bad intentions here. And, you know, I don't necessarily see that, just to be honest with you. So, yeah, and as I say that, the Strength card comes out over the Two of Swords. So, Leo, I think it's you that has the trust issues here with this person. But honestly, I don't really see, like, I think it's because you don't really understand, like, what like, the underlying intention is here. But at the same time, I don't see, you know, like the Seven of Swords or like lying, cheater, thief stuff going on. I see like this person is grappling with their own demons, you know, at times stuck in their own mind and their own emotions. And you want to move things forward, right? So for a few of you, what's going on here is that there's more than one person, all right? So let me go into that. That was for those of you, take it as it resonates, okay? However that resonated for you. But now, for those of you who have 3 people involved or another person involved, because I do have the 3 of Swords and 3 of Cups here, that's why the energy is so different. So there's like one Leo, you might be moving forward. It's a soulmate type of connection. You're getting emotional fulfillment here. You're getting commitment here, you know. And then at the same time, for some of you, a new connection could be coming through also. Like a new person is here and it looks good. But then there's also trust issues with someone else here, and it's a third person that has the characteristics of being impulsive, liking to be in control. You know, they don't say what they mean, like their actions and words don't match up, and they may be quite manipulative, and they like attention, but they're also kind of stuck in their emotions and stuck in their head. And that's the person that you have the trust issues with, the third person. You know, if you don't, you know, and if that part's not resonating, then that's not for you. Don't force it. You know, and it doesn't have to be intimate either. It could be a platonic relationship. And it could also be vice versa. The person you're dealing with might have you and one other. One that things are going well with, moving forward with, one not to be trusted. Okay? So that's for those of you in a third party. But I got that song in my head, so go listen to it, Leo. I got those damn bad intentions that I forgot to mention. Check it out. All right, so zodiac signs you might be dealing with for my Leos. You could be dealing with another Leo. Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I see, but keep in mind it can be any zodiac sign because it's a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Also, check out my social media account, links down in the description box below. My Facebook, my Instagram is down there, as well as my other YouTube. Don't do tarot over there, just vlogs, and I'll go live and chat with you. So if you want to catch that, awesome. Also linked below. And now, in addition to being able to subscribe for free, you can also become a member for a nominal fee and get behind the scenes additional readings and live chats private with me. So if interested in that, click the blue join button. Otherwise, thank you so much for coming. Wishing you the very best, Leo. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.